We're going to be that'll be really not allowed. Okay, fine. We'll do it properly. A tale, souls, and swords eternally retold. Wow, we got Ding Deep Lord. Soul Edge, Sword of Heroes. It was a demonic sword, yeah. And then another sword showed up, SoulCalibur. Excuse me. The names of the swords cause people to sneeze when mentioned. And yeah, there you go. The story about to unfold is of one such warrior. And that's you! You, the creator character! This is your tale of souls and swords. Command menu, huh? Alright. You can change the character in Weapon Master mode. Got it. You gotta collect a bunch of weapons in Weapon Master mode, hence the name. You can use any weapons, and then you can unlock a bunch of stuff. And I believe this actually changes the weapons you use. Like, visually. You get weapon skins, basically. Anyway, it's the GameCube version. We gotta play as Link. You know we have to. Chapter 1. You stood before the entrance to the proving grounds of the land of Regulus, famous for its skilled swordsmen. You found a man standing before you, blocking your path. This is like old D&D stuff, kinda cool. Of course, the character you're playing as is not actually Link, like it's not supposed to be Link, it is you, a random unnamed warrior. But we'll be borrowing Link's moveset here. First, you must prove your worth. It seems you have to fight this man to prove your strength and determination. Well, looks like we've got a lively one here. Good. I think this one's got some promise. Okay, let's fight this man. Oh, yeah, it is kind of like, huh? Chat, I think I see where the inspiration for World of Light came from. Huh? Who knew? Going all the way back to a time like this, you know, you find out this stuff. All right, let's battle this AI. Ah, there you go. See, Edgar. That's the name of the character we're fighting. But represented by Mitsurugi. Oh, it's also a tutorial. All right. Horizontal. Yep. Beat sidestep. Vertical, if you count, vertical beats horizontal straight up as well, because if they clash, you know, if two attacks clash, horizontals will beat verticals. Now kicks are good because they have they're very fast. Yeah. They've got 8-way run. Yeah. They've got trolls. Alright, God Impact. There you go. And then you'll plus up to that. Soul Charge. Soul Charge is like Key Charge in Tekken. Yeah, I think you get counter hit properties on a bunch of stuff. That's about it. Tutorial complete. Extra practice mode. Wonder what's that compared to normal practice mode. Alright, we can move on to the next stage. Bulwark Ruins. Having completed your basic training, you traveled with Edgar, not Mitsurugi, Edgar, to the advanced proving grounds. Oh wait, there was more text at the bottom, I could have scrolled.
souls are fiercely entangled.
Okay. Basic tutorial done. Now beat up this bot.
Battle 1. Fight.
Oh, beat up Tree. It's not good. It's not going well for us, chat. That's fast. Played by 3 different enemies.
Battle 1. Fight. You win.
Okay, 1 out of 1 out of 3. We got some health back, I think.
Battle 2.
Yeah, we got some health back. Alright. Getting a bit more the hang of SoulCalibur basics.
You're all the same. Final battle. Fight.
Ah, he sidestepped it. 6 XP. Yeah, so some other basics as well that the tutorial didn't teach exactly, but I do know just from general stuff. You can duck highs, as you'd expect. So that's another thing that you can think about. So it's time for your final challenge. Combat between the disciples themselves. Ooh. I've been watching your progress for quite some time. You're a worthy opponent for my final test. I'll be fighting with everything I got. I keep pressing the wrong button to go forward. Alright, who are we fighting? Leon.
Now, 2 souls are fiercely entangled. Well then, let us dance. Final battle. Fight.
It's a fancy name though. Emperor of the Axiom. Alright, that works. Yeah, there is a lot of World of Light DNA. Or rather, there's a lot of Weapon Master DNA in World of Light. I wonder if like the later SoulCalibur games also have like story modes like this. Maybe it's just general SoulCalibur DNA that Smash Ultimate has inspiration from, you know? Chapter 2. If you're in search of Soul Edge, you should head east. Turn back to look just once. Huh. Oh, I see. Leon S. Kennedy is going to be our rival. You found your path blocked by the Great Durban River. There was still a boat remaining. He claimed ownership of the boat, and he demanded you give him all the money that you had in exchange for the right to cross. He was obviously a bandit preying on travelers in the area. You sighed and drew your weapon. If you hit him a few times, odds are he'd just give up and run away.
Yeah. Versus Voldo.
in Voldo in a weird costume.
Fate conspired to arrange their battle.
Ah, we're getting some gimmicks here too. Land 20 hits on the enemy and survive the round. So, no need to actually KO them, I guess?
Final battle. Fight.
Oh yeah, HP isn't... Or at least... Or rather, it's got a lot of HP. Okay, we need to do like multiple hits in this short time.
Time's up.
We gotta strategize it properly, I guess. We gotta do multi-hits.
Fight.
There's the multi-hit I was looking for.
Time's up.
Yay, we did it this time. But level 2. This is just Link on his Link on another adventure, huh? Very fun. With this whole world map to look around. After crossing the river, you come across a small village. A commotion in the village square piqued your interest, so you head over to take a look. And then you get pushed into the ring. And you gotta do a little test of strength. Strong gusts constantly push you and prevent you from stopping at the edge of the stage. Strong winds, huh?
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Quit now, if you want to live.
Final battle. Fight.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was thinking about it for a second, but he got wrung out first before I did, so that works for me. Having defeated the hero of the village, you expect to be torn apart by the crowd, but instead they seem genuinely impressed. You made friends with the straightforward honest villagers, but they had a problem. The mine upstream was poisoning the river and killing the fish. But the miners were a violent group, so we can't negotiate with them. We have to go help them. The miners immobilized the villagers with poison and forced them out of the mines. Wow, the Minecraft people they're assholes. Oh wow. Take a look at this. We're dungeon crawling now, that's cool. Navigate through the enemy-infested dungeon and defeat the boss.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
I'm through with words.
Final battle. Fight.
Evil. Be gone.
Sometimes you just gotta go for the load, you know? Yeah, we've got like a... We might get branching paths down this dungeon or something. This is kind of cool. I didn't actually have any context of like what SoulCalibur's story modes were. I knew they had like single player stuff that people really liked, but I'm kind of impressed.
Final battle.
Right? Fighting bandits in the dungeon. Cool way to recontextualize like some just, you know, generic mook fights. That looked like a good punish opportunity. I missed it. Got him. I'm looking for secrets. Yeah, I guess it's just straight to the boss then.
Versus Yoshimitsu. A hero desires a sword, and a sword desires truth.
What does that mean? Does anyone even know?
Final battle, fight!
Uh-oh. Ah! I got wrung out.
Battle, fight!
Okay. 6-6A definitely has a lot of start up to it. Yeah, I guess I just keep things simple. One A is also looking like a pretty good low, just for a quick poke. A new area has appeared. Chapter 3. Their boss defeated in front of their eyes. The miners look as though they would attack at any moment, but Sherrod stepped forward and silenced them. You idiots! Just how much more do you plan to embarrass me today? He promised to give an antidote to the fisherman and agreed to discuss the situation. Mediation success! And then we solved the problem. Time to move on to the big city. Alright. Can we change our color? Yeah, we can. Just for fun. And then we also have a weapon shop. Look at all this stuff we can buy. Recovers health and increases defensive soul charge. Oh, we've got modifiers and stuff. Good offense, strong single strikes for the short reach. I'll go with the I'll try the Megaton Hammer for a bit, I guess. We can mess around with different things. Defeat the enemy with a ring out. Ah. I've been surrounded by crowds ever since Bennett's night. I think that's how you pronounce that meme. It's the today is the day of the monthly carnival. Very cool. One of them there's a puppeteer who's messed up his act, and there are rampaging puppets. Wait, please, those are custom-made puppets. Please don't wreck them. All right, we can't wreck them. We can't attack them too much. We will have to wring them out instead. Understood.
Versus Charade. The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword.
He's one of the story characters. There's a bunch of like mooks and stuff.
Final battle, fight.
Charade is like, I believe, a mimic character. Alright, so the trick for this is to go to the edge of the stage. Sorry, we go to the edge of the stage. Ah. Not by that much though.
Battle, fight.
There we go. It was that simple. Charade is now selectable. Oh wait, was Yoshimitsu a hidden character on the roster? That might have been it. Different options now. Let's go down this way. Traveling through the foothills on the path to the temple, you stop to rest at a tavern along the way. temple itself was running the bar. Haha. But a fight began brewing right beside you. A man carrying an enormous amount of luggage was surrounded by a group of drunks. You planned to avoid trouble, but then their leader kicked your table out from under you. It wasn't your style to just keep quiet after such treatment. You drew your weapon and dragged him outside. Your opponent, perhaps cowed by your aggressiveness, held back and maintained a defensive posture. This calls for extensive use of trolls. You know what? I'm down for that. Chat, can you get the Libre emotes ready?
Final battle, fight.
He got him, Packatro. Well, I killed him with only trolls. And a hammer. Feeling pretty cool about that. There we go, there's the Libres. Wow, there's a lot of different paths here. Okay, we still got a few more. You found yourself standing within a small arena. It appears they were holding gambling battles. Oh hey, and Leon showed up here. You must have passed the final test after you left. And as we have found anything but soulish, you shook your head. Neither have I. Hey, as long as we're here, how about a match? It seemed this ring has booby-trapped a few tricks, but it shouldn't be any big deal. Alright. I'm gonna fight you with my new hammer.
The Almighty Ones have granted you a sword to cut your own path. Final battle, fight!
Alright, knockdowns and... ow. I guess knockdowns and wall slams do more damage. Oh, it's all counter hits. I guess. Oh, well, we just get randomly launched. Gimmick stage. I'm ducking his. I duck his highs, but it's a little too eager. This is an old school game, which means your life bars melt real quick, you know?
Final battle, fight!
Bonk. So yeah, chat, is this hammer from, like, anything? Is it like a Ocarina of Time tool or something? Because it seems familiar. The rod, I think, is definitely from, like, the SNES games or something. Alright, that should do it. Don't remember the hammer if there was any. Fair enough. We'll probably see more stuff as we go. Yeah, let's switch over to this one. This cane, yeah. This seems familiar. The enemy's weapons are poison, so you will go numb if you are damaged. Alright. You awoke in the night shivering from the cold. There was a large bump on the back of your head. You were no longer the room you're in. It appears to be inside of a ship. You've been sold away as a slave. It seems your foot had been drugged. Your weapon, of course, had been taken away. It wasn't like you to let your guard down like that. Unfortunately, thanks to your training, you were still a threat even without your weapon. You recovered your weapon from the crew and ran for the pier. Unfortunately, you weren't gonna get away that easily. This is a lot of effort going into just the text descriptions. You know, that's kind of cool.
Now, two souls are fiercely entangled.
Alright, so we get stunned if we get hit, so let's gotta be careful.
Fight.
Yeah. So stagger hits. We do a little low kick action.
Win.
Yeah, this rod gives us back health.
Give up already.
Gives us back health if we soul charge, so that's handy. I'm not sure that was worth it. Ah, there I go. Oh, there's 4 of them in a row. This is gonna be tough.
1. Fight. You win. Battle 2. Fight. You win. Battle 3. Fight.
It's always on once I get into the wake up game, then they start kicking my ass because they read my wake up input.
Not defy me.
King of the Pirates,
Battle.
Alfred. Alright. That was a pain, but we got through it. 4 enemies in a row. And we unlock Cervantes. Cool. Oh, different pops? Well, it really is just 2 different ways. Alright, 1 mission down here as well. I think. Subchapter. Ah. Sacred Treasure. You came to understand why I saw people use the passage. It's little more than an animal trail. You learn about a shortcut. He reappears and told you about it to show his thanks. It was an ancient civilization that vanished long ago, left countless ruins in the area. It's a half-buried ruin here. It's a stone temple. We gotta go through here. Level 4. Whoa. Max rank. Alright. How bad could it be? Let's find out.
The fighters face a gruesome quest to search for the ultimate sword. Final battle. Fight.
Where is the coffee?
The Almighty One. Final battle. Fight.
There's a bunch of fights against this guy. Wow. Ah, okay, he hurts. He do be hurting. Gotta be careful.
Final battle. Fight.
Ha ha ha. His rod is not. I think it might be shorter than the other weapon. We might want to put Master Sword back on instead. Oops. Yeah, let's go back to Master Sword. Can't go wrong with Master Sword. There we go. Chuck him in the water. Oh, I think I actually get health on the ring out specifically. Because I ended that fight normally and I had like regular life. Not low, not high. I didn't even do anything here. He just wrung himself out. There we go, there's the boss. What's it gonna be?
Berserker.
Oh, it's still a berserker,
Hero
just
desires
a
sword,
fancy one.
And a sword desires truth.
S Guardian.
Final battle. Fight.
I don't know what that was counting down to, and I didn't want to find out. We ended up killing him like without any fanfare whatsoever. But hey, if it gets the job done, it gets the job done. Yeah. Did it? The tempo, it has been defeated. Are there new weapons in the shop yet? Oh, exhibition theater. Weapon demonstration. Oh, you get different shops depending on where you're standing on, I guess. Is that the case? We'll find out, I guess. Chapter 4, The First Gate. You created quite a stir at the port and decided to leave before you make more commotion. It's then that you truly realize just how difficult the quest for Soul Age was.